Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and it is the 38th episode in our third Age of Wonders 3 co-op strategy series. Jake and Dan and I are continuing. We've been off for a couple weeks. Dan's gonna get us started because the undead continue to attack him. I don't know why. You'd think they would have learned by now what happened.
I leave no survivors. There is no communication.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly.
There's no one left to warn the others. That's fair. We were just talking before the episode about how I need to look up the episode title before we start. Something I forget to do every now and then. I forgot I actually put it in the very top of my notes, so I didn't forget. So yeah, I went and looked it up anyway. I didn't need to. We have a few comments to go through this week. Actually, it's been a couple weeks because we were off for Thanksgiving, and then I think we were off the week after that. No, we did one. We did one before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and then it was the week after that. Jake got snowed in at home.
I did.
At his parents' place, so we had to wait for him to get back.
Damn, that carrion bird got killed, revived as a cadaver, and then killed again.
Harsh.
That all happened in one turn. I was actually looking at my notes, so I wasn't even paying attention. Well, everybody else saw it but me. But yeah, so we're back now, picking up after being... So I guess it's been probably like a week and a half since we played, something like that. So hopefully we can kind of remember what I was doing. But comments to go through this week, we got Jeff Hune, which suggested that I share some of my mounts and my other items with Jake and Dan. I was thinking about a way to do this without taking forever to dig through the items. If you guys want to, there's a bunch of them piled up around a city that's kind of in the southern middle of the map. If you feel like it, you could summon a unit at the city and then just go dig through the item piles and take whatever you want. I'm leaving a lot of stuff sitting behind. It's kind of hard. I can't really do that because my turns are taking long enough as it is, so I don't want to spend even more time digging through piles of items and trying to send them to different people. But they're there if you want them, so. Space Flash. Reminded me, actually I need to do this after this battle, but I need to end Fertile Domain on one of my cities that's about to hit Metropolis, I think. Also suggested that I keep building stone giants, which I think I stopped doing for money reasons. I probably do have enough money to continue doing that, so I think that's right. The city he was talking about with Fertile Domain, I think was Surg. That's this Tigran city right here. Is that a Metropolis yet? It's growing to Metropolis in one turn. Yeah, I'll go ahead and disjunct that now or I'm going to forget. There might be a few other cities I still have that active on. He suggested I build sun guards there too. I might do that if like right now money's been a little tight. I'll be doing good to pay for stone giants, but if I find that I have enough, sun guards are pretty cheap, so that wouldn't really cost that much, but I really want to spend my money on more tier 4 units if I can. Let's see here. I am used to being black in a different game I've been playing, so I gotta get used to being green again. Oh yeah, that's my giant city right there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make some more of these guys. Yeah, like with this guy and some of my other units, I think I'm just going to start leaving them there so they can stack up on each other, save some time. Alright, I just got this city back in the last episode. I remember fighting the Necromancer over it. I don't remember how he was able to sneak up on it, though. Not sure where he came from. Okay, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these guys up a little bit. Try to guard both of my cities at once and until we have a secure control over this area. Is he the only unit? I think that's the only unit I have left to move. Okay. And it looks like Jake and Dan have already moved, so I think that is the end of my turn. Should check my notes and see if there's any other things I need to take care of on the strategic map up top. Michael Johnson had a question that I wanted to bring up in this episode. Was wondering if units spawned from combat spells like the Scourge of Undead provide XP. And I was wondering if so, could this be used to slowly cheese a ton of XP out of a battle? I don't know. The Scourge of Undead, it does continue. The spell never ends, so it continues summoning units until you've killed all of the original units on the battlefield, and the only units left are combat summons. But what I don't know is if you were able to somehow keep one of those original units on the battlefield webbed or something, if you could just get XP from the other stuff that keeps spawning. Eventually, I think units would hit a limit to how much they could level up in the battle, so there's still kind of a softer limit, but I wonder if you could get a ton of XP out of that. It's not something I'm going to try to do in this series because that would take a tremendously long time, but alright, I'm going to end my turn. Next comment. I'm glad I read this right before the turn switched over. Suggested that I attack Santa while he's on the water. I don't know if I can... What's he got there? I think that army could do it. I'm going to give it a try. In fact, I could get at least a couple extra units out there too. I'm gonna pick people that have swimming just in case they disjunct my spell on this turn, which would suck. This is a closely matched battle, but I think the odds are in my favor as long as I have Summon Beast Horde. And he's got a bunch of embargoes, so... What does Bolster do? I don't know that. Bolster, your units do not suffer from morale penalties until the end of combat. Well, their units are... Some of their units are undead anyway, so that doesn't really matter. The Bone Dragons, anyway. Oh, these guys do probably have the support units have inflict stun, though. The ones in the back, I'm sure they do by now. Yep. Okay. I'm assuming Summon Beast Horde will... Oh, I can't cast that on the water. I thought that with, I was thinking that with my other spell active, all the units that it summoned would float, but apparently it doesn't work that way.
Well, they're technically not yours, so...
Yeah. Alright.
They sorta are, sorta aren't.
That's fine. I will find another way to deal with these guys. Should probably start by killing that wisp before it stuns something. Can I cosmic rifle it to death? Probably not.
Spit on it with your snake.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that guy over there. That would be a lot more... That does a lot... Well, of course I absolutely min-rolled it. Alright, well, I've got... No, I don't have the AoE on that guy yet either. I need to keep the Earth Elementals away from stuff that does shock damage. I'm kind of a little concerned about that. You need to not hurt my animals. Okay, well this is off to a good start so far.
So the only things with shock are the 3 apprentices in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, the only things
with
yeah, they're the only things that inflict stun, I think. You know what? Let's go sit there. And that guy... Does the dragon do blight damage with its melee attack? Having trouble clicking on it because it's sunk into the water. Okay, so... Maybe don't want to use the Earth Elemental against him. I'm just going to slow something for now. Probably the dragon. Whoops.
Which dragon?
Probably gonna summon the one further away or slow the one further away from me. Let them waste their time trying to disjunct that. Alright, we'll see what they do. Oh, I don't like that. Probably mention it was Red Marut, by the way, that suggested I come out here and attack these guys while they were on the water. I think it's a good call. It's not necessarily an easy battle, but still probably the right choice. Alright, the nice thing about the Earth Elemental is he can't be stunned. I actually have a pretty good chance at petrifying that dragon. I think I'm gonna go for that, actually. Come on, 56%. Yes, alright. That's 2 turns. I can avoid touching any of this stuff with anything other than the snakes. That'd probably be good. Oh, what are the odds that my spider gets stunned here? Oh, never mind. Don't hurt my horned god, you jerks. Ooh, that's a nice critical. Alright, I'll take that. I got a feeling that Horn God is toast. I don't know that I can save him from all that. Wonder if he could come back and befriend the Zephyr Bird, though. Doesn't... yeah. I don't think there's any reason why I couldn't. Oh, that was a firstborn, not another halfling. I got him confused with the halfling brew brother that was in a similar spot on the last turn. Okay, well that would explain why my snake is now on fire. Crap. Well, at least I can get him out of there. Yay, friends. I thought they might stun my leader. I think I've got enough other stuff that can help. Ah, man, that guy's one space away from being able to petrify that dragon. Well, congratulations, you're expendable. Ha! I stunned a dragon that already had static shield. Alright, that firstborn shouldn't be able to do much. I think I'm going to go after one of these guys. That's annoying. I don't know why I didn't just finish it off there.
I was gonna say, here's a 3 health. Should just hit him.
That's... wasn't paying attention.
Oh well, there, he fixed it for you.
Yep. All I lost was their Zephyr Bird, so I guess I'm okay with that. Surprise! Okay, they're good. So I'm gonna heal this guy. He really needs health. And that's it for everybody, I think. Okay, so that takes care of Santa's invading army. Or most of it, anyway. That Eagle Rider better start running. More bone dragons.
Yup.
Wonder where Santa got his from. He must have gotten the summon bone dragon spell. Those guys are so good now. that's nice.
First hero I've ever had with a situation of too much stuff. Need to go into the menu to pick things.
I've had that problem a lot. Ooh, a tribute. I will take the money, thank you. Nice thing about having vassals. There at 4, there at 4. Let those build up a little more. Does any of you guys have a hero that's in a position where you could use a tunneling item?
Not really.
really.
Okay. I don't even know if I have a hero that's underground right now. Nope. Well, if anyone goes underground, maybe someone in the comments can remind me to send that tunneling item to him. Oh yeah, Dan, you've already got a cherub in the area. Feel free to take whatever of these items around this city in the south, Raisino. Anything you want. They're all over the place.
Okay.
I want fearsome on this person. I think I'm gonna do this. If I remember correctly, all these people were going to go fight the Dreadnought as well. These armies aren't the best suited to do it, but in this case I'm just thinking numbers. Alright, well, I'm gonna make a pit stop here and clear some stuff out. No, stop it. I don't need more crappy units. Stop turning them into ghouls. These things are just wasting money. Okay, so there's Scourge of Undead. Costs 50 casting points. I got a little ways to go before I can get that, but I think I am going to start working towards it. Since the Necromancer armies aren't really going against the other Necromancers, so yeah, Necromantic Aura maybe not as useful for them. So I'm going to go for casting points. Whoa! Wait. Okay, so leave that city for 1 second. Santa shows up with a whole bunch more stuff. Oh, Santa himself has come to fight.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's over at Lodabar, Southwest. Looks like they're originating from this city across the water. Man, I wish I had galleons in the area right now. That'd be nice. Well, there's not really a sense for these people to stay on defense. Oh, hey, he needs to come out. He's floating. All those guys, except for the spider, are okay. Let's try to find any amphibious units or water, any units that can go on the water safely. And try to pick off stuff while it's coming across, because that seems to be the only way Santa can get to me right now. At least he didn't have eldritch horrors or anything like that yet. At least not in this group.
He got a whole crap ton of them over in the west. Saw at least 3.
Like far west or near my city?
Far west.
Okay.
Slowly making their way over.
Alright. I didn't see any around my city at first glance, but I'll double check.
Probably be more towards the middle of the map. Vertically middle.
Yeah.
Because it was over by where that land bridge I found was. He had at least 3 that I saw.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they'll be fun to deal with whenever I run into them. One other thing someone had mentioned that I'll try to remember to do after this battle was a comment from Jeff Hune suggested I summon more flying scouts. I will look into that as soon as this battle is over. I think that's a good idea. There's a lot of fog of war on the front line that I'd like to know what's in it. Nice. Did you build that war breed, or is that one you got from somewhere?
I built it.
Okay.
I built it.
I was wondering, did you make it drink from a well to become a ghoul?
No, Bob, I just told it to become a ghoul and it magically did it all on its own.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
That's what I figured.
Night of the Living Dead is almost over. That's nice. I forgot that was being such a nuisance. Oh yeah, the last episode was the one with that super friggin' annoying battle, too. With the Necromancer. Sure. Let's have peace. That sounds good. And I'm nowhere near you, so I guess we can have peace. Ah, yes. Screw to Metropolis. I'm wondering if Authority of Sword would be nice on here, but only if I clear that Forbidden Sanctum, so if I have something up in that area, I'll try to do that eventually. Wonder if the fairies could handle it. I don't know.
Methinks that lost soul got hit by a vengeful god of lightning a few turns back.
Yep, he just barely hung in there. You know, Dan, it's actually a real shame that you started so far away from the Necromancer.
Yeah.
Your army
Nope.
is so much better equipped to deal with him than mine is.
Because why not?
Yeah,
They don't like being with me, but
you may not have a way to keep them happy or even hardly keep them alive, but it's a tier 4 unit you can just throw at the enemy.
so many chambers of focus.
Yeah, Jay could make some pretty good archers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care about archers at this point.
Well, he does have Mana Core Riders as the other option.
That's what I care about.
That's fair. Well, so far, every single battle that Jake and I have fought so far this episode, we've had to deal with Static Shield.
Hmm.
I just realized I forgot to untick cast spells in auto combat, and the computer used 100 of my casting points.
Oh,
Ouch.
That was unnecessary. That fight wasn't that hard.
yeah, they'll do that. Okay, so before I forget, I wanted to look at my summons. I know I'm in the process of disjuncting something, but I can summon Zephyr Birds. So when I'm done trying to disjunct what I think is Age of Magic, I'm gonna make some Zephyr Bird scouts, I think. Ouch. Oh yeah, who else can I get out on the water here? Not the stone giant, not the bear. Yeah, I think the rest of those will stay on the land just to be safe. There's one thing I don't understand about the computers. Like, this eagle has 8 movement points left. Why doesn't it just go step on the city and take it? Like, they'll stop one turn away and wait for some reason. I've never understood that. I'm thinking about... Nah, I'm gonna leave a small garrison in this city, just in case. I could see Snana being sneaky and sending something from the south. Plus, I don't really control the underground down there. Oh yeah, this is a big mess of an army that I was getting ready to fight the Dreadnought with. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Here they come. The Dreadnought and the Sorcerer. Or... no, that's a rogue. And those are enemy units. Oh yeah, I remember spotting them on the last time I played. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting hit by quite a few armies, I think, in like the north middle-ish of the map. many Crusaders. It's just a wall of shields moving up.
Yep. Well, it sucks for him.
Yep. The mighty orc shock trooper dies from a rock to the side of the head. Another settlement purged of evil. Whoops. No, don't declare war on my friends. That's not what I want.
Global assault's up. Okay.
Yep, everything becomes gold rank.
Only for one of them.
Only for one of them, yeah. All his stuff.
Which is always fun when they make that a ton of gold ranked war breeds and you just steal them all from them.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Speaking of,
Yep. He sent this army a little too close to one of my cities, and we're not having any of it. What's the range on this? 3 spaces? Alright. You, cannon fodder. I'm just gonna make a wall of shock troopers and see how it holds up. No Tiger and Manticore Riders, so no pounces, so I think I'm good. Let's see what they do. Aw. No, don't go into defense. Stupid. They have Relentless Army too, so I can't... Yeah, I can't use up their action points. That's annoying. Well, hopefully they... I mean, they're orcs, so they're gonna break through my guard. They're still gonna do a ton of damage to that shock serpent. Oh, that one's got Lion's Courage. That's part of the problem. Still. I wonder if I could petrify one of them. There's a 40% chance. Ah, nice. I got a little lucky. A small chance to stun. Well, that shock trooper did not hold up very well to being charged. Nice crit. Well, at the very least, I can try to pin this guy in here and force him to take a bunch of attacks of opportunity if he moves. Which I think he might try to do to go after my hero. I'm gonna, on that note, back the hero off, I think. These guys get killing momentum at gold rank, so they don't have it yet. Neither does that one. None of them do. Oh, that might have been a mistake. I might lose my druid. Yep, I'm gonna lose my druid. Crap. I knew the second I did that. I actually wasn't even thinking. I was thinking the Manticore Rider would come out and kill it, but he didn't even have to. That was not worth saving the Shock Trooper's life. Alright, well, now his guard is down. Don't really have a great way to kill that air elemental. Yes. Oh, they killed my shock trooper still. Man, those Black Knights are good. You are causing too much trouble and need to stop. Oh, whoa. Okay, this isn't good. This was supposed to be an easy battle. What kind of spells do I have here? Probably should have been using these from the beginning, especially on the Manticore Riders. A little late for Beast Horde, I think. How about... do that. Put him on defense. See if I can kill it with that guy, who's also going to take an absolute ton of damage, but I was hoping it would kill the eagle. What the heck? You gotta be kidding me.
That was just funny.
Die.
Send a shock trooper in, and it's just like, nope, 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 dead. What?
This is not good. This battle is taking place right on the main front line that I was just saying I was about to get hit hard on. And my troops are just falling apart already, and the main attack force isn't even here yet. Okay, well, that's not good. Lost a hero, lost 3 shock troopers. That was probably my worst battle of this. That was probably my worst battle so far in this series. Crap. That's a mess, too, to clean up. Alright, for now, I think we just need to get everyone gathered together. I got my sorcerer on the way. I kind of want to guard these items down here so they can't run in and take all of them, but I don't know. I'm not sure what the best course of action is after a massive choke like that. How far away is this person?
As it turns out, building Orc Crusaders with Fear Strike doesn't work too well if you don't build the Library of the Dark Arts first.
No, it just doesn't work at all. You went through all that trouble to get it and then forgot to build it, huh? That sucks.
I lost about 3 turns, which isn't really that big of a deal. They still have enchanted armor, so it's fine. Now we'll start churning out enchanted armor, Fear Strike, Orc Crusaders.
I just realized that it's better to group the hunters together because they can move faster. There's no sense doing what I was doing with this. Splitting them up and mixing them into different types here. That's better. Plus the hunters can swim all together if that thing gets disjuncted. Unfortunately, all those archers I just built do not do me a lick of good against a dreadnought. Okay, you guys can stop spawning bandits now. That'd be great. Thanks. Sure, you can become a vassal. Alright, I think this group I've got here is going to keep heading southwest to support the Queen's armies. I don't know. Actually, I think they're needed northwest. I need more heavy-hitting units up there. I'm not going to underestimate that dreadnought. Wait for me, guys. Ah, there's more necromancer units sneaking across. Well, that was it for my turn. Actually, this is probably a good spot to end the episode. I'm gonna unend my turn here. Well, we'll go ahead and let Dan wrap up his turn, and I'll go ahead and call it for this one. In the meantime, I'm going to pan around the map a little bit. I know you guys like to get a sense of where everything is every now and then, and I haven't done this in a while. Be above ground and underground, we don't know nearly as much about, other than Dan kind of just dominates it.
I'm done.
Okay. The main thing I'm worried about is getting that sorcerer over here as fast as I possibly can. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and we'll just call it here for this episode. My other ones have been going a little long lately, so we'll wrap this one up before we go to the next turn. We'll do one more. It's an unusual week this week. I'm posting on what I plan to be posting on Thursday morning and Friday morning this week. So yeah, our schedule just got a little bit mixed around. And I think that's really it. So I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.